Hi, this is Just Plain Phillip, and this is the afternoon show for Monday, September 19th, 2011. I'd like to remind you about my 100 subscriber giveaway. It's ending on the 27th at midnight, and come on out and show me your bloopers, guys. I'd love to see them. News and commentary: the monarchy is something to be proud of. There's an article on the National Post, and it talks about how great Canada is because the Queen is still ruler over the country of Canada, and really it makes me sick. All this stuff that was going on earlier this year about Prince William marrying a commoner. These are nothing more than a bunch of inbred power freaks, and they were originally a German family. They took on the name of Windsor during World War I because German names became very unpopular. They used to be known as the Gotha Saxe-Coburg family. They still rule over 32 countries. The Queen is head of state of 32 countries. Think about that. Some figurehead monarch. And she owns 1/6 of the landmass of the planet. Let that sink in a little bit. Don't let the media fool you. These people still own these places. Here's a description of the type of king God promises will reign over you. If you give yourself over to being reigned by a king rather than being reigned by him. We turn to 1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 11. And he said, "This will be the manner of king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariots, and to be his horsemen, and some shall run before his chariots. And he will appoint him captains over thousands, and captains over 50s, and will set them to ear his ground, and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war, and instruments of his chariots. And he will take your daughters to be confectionaries, and to be cooks, and to be bakers. And he will take your fields, and your vineyards, and your olive yards, even the best of them, and will give them to his servants. He will take the 10th of your seed, and all your vineyards, and give them to his officers, and to his servants. And he will take your men servants, and your maid servants, and your goodliest young men, and your asses, and put them to his work. He will take the 10th of your sheep, and ye shall be his servants. And ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye shall have chosen for you. And the Lord will not hear you in that day." I wish that the government would only take 10% of everything that I make. You know, it usually adds up to a lot more than that when it comes to, tags and on your car and licenses and just taxes and sales taxes and any kind of tax you can think of. It also talks about the draft, eminent domain, and it's really amazing that all those centuries ago, God looked forward and he showed us what kind of king would rule over us, and we've still got those kind of kings today. Whether we call them kings, princes, or presidents, we've got to rule over ourselves. News from another universe. Another universe. Odds of falling satellite will hit a human, 1 in 3,200. It looks like there's a better chance of getting hit by a satellite than there is of hitting the lottery, so watch out. Hunter shoots himself in the foot with crossbow, gets pinned on ATV. I'm sure this was quite a sight, so hunting season, be careful. Ron Paul news. I told you I was going to do it. Ron Paul wins California straw poll, and why Vince Vaughn supports Ron Paul. A couple of good stories, go check them out.
Epic fail news.
State gun ban awaits Governor's signature. In California, they're just about to ban open carry, which is really the constitutional carry. You know, they're going to tell you can't carry a gun around open. Well, I guess you probably couldn't anyway. If you got into any city and you were carrying open, they'd probably arrest you for, you know, threatening people or, I don't know, impersonating an officer or something. You know, probably the only place you can open carry in California is in your own house, underneath the blankets, with all the lights off. Crazy place. Europeans mock Treasury Secretary Geithner, showing spendaholics shouldn't give advice to spendaholics. Yeah, he's got no reason to tell anybody anything. Over 75% of Americans say we're headed in the wrong direction. I'd say look for a stimulus package in the next year, because these guys have got to get themselves reelected, and they're going to do anything in their power to be able to do it. So look out. Common sense news. Follow-up. White House plan would save post office $20 billion. They're going to kill Saturday delivery. They've been looking to do it for a long time. And from what I've read, that's really only going to take them 3% of the way of where they need to go. So they're going to have to do a lot of other things. They're going to have to cut back on personnel. They're going to be offering them retirement incentives. They say there's going to be no layoffs, but they will allow them to sell a broader range of items. Scientists find way to prevent HIV from damaging immune system, and I found a very easy way to avoid HIV from hurting your immune system a long time ago, and it's called keeping your hands to yourself. Being faithful. Palestinian bid at UN could plunge Middle East into new crisis. These people have been fighting for thousands and thousands of years, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon, not unless the Antichrist decides to show up. Speed news. Warren Buffett should send in a check if he feels guilty, and give away your own money rather than having the government take everybody else's. Gov't Motors to hand out $5,000 bonuses. That's your bailout dollars at work. Illinois is to help illegal immigrants facing deportation. I think it's time that you guys in Illinois get rid of your current bunch. You need somebody new. U.S. Day of Rage. If you're going to protest on Wall Street, just don't talk about it on the internet for weeks before you're going to do it. It's not smart, guys. Cool videos. The West Ladies Concert by Misty Sugar 223 and Mountain Man. I really enjoy the West Ladies. We're big fans in our family of them, and it was great to see them in concert there at their house. That was really cool. Cool pick, iPhone cupcakes. Go check it out. As always, all the links are down here in the description. Follow my Twitter feed at twitter.com/plainphillip. That's with 2 L's. Show me some love and click the like button. Post a comment. Subscribe to my channel or just send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and God bless.